Good morning, gang. Happy Tuesday. So, yes, coffee time. It's early. In the last few years at least, last two for sure, but God knows as long as I can remember, people have had a fascination, if you will, with Armageddon type movies or whatever, never ever thinking that they might live a scenario like that. Okay. And you think of movies people we talk about, The Road, uh, The Book of Eli, Contagion, anything like that, and those are, more prepper type movies, where people take it seriously. But then you wind up with, box office hits like Terminator or Mad Max or something, and they make great entertainment. But most of them, at least the great entertainment ones, aren't based in reality by any means. Okay, we're not going to have cyborgs coming down to kill us, at least anytime soon. From the future or anything like that. But what we can do is learn a little bit from history, and as I said in the title, art imitates life. Well, here's a movie I want you guys to go check out for yourself. Okay, it's called Defiance. It was made in 2008. Starred Daniel Craig and Liv Schreiber. It's a true story. Okay, about prepping, surviving, and dealing with the horrors that we are soon to face. It's set in Belarus, Belarus. There we go. Back in 1941, and Daniel Craig and Liv Schreiber are a couple of brothers, along with some other people, who are Polish Jews who escape the Nazis as they are running rampant through Eastern Europe. This will show you some of the reality that we are about to face. And I know everybody goes, well, gee, it's not like the Nazis. Really? Okay. This isn't anything like Nazi Germany. This is not what we're going. Tell that to the Jews in the late 1930s. Okay. Tell that to the Ukrainians before the Holodomor. What we are seeing right now is exactly the prelude to what happened in those scenarios. You think I'm kidding, okay? Now, I mentioned to you guys yesterday about Christian, Ice Age Farmer, and the video he put up about what was going on in India, okay? Now, granted, it's India, okay? But as I've said many times, watch this stuff go around the world. As he highlighted from republicworld.com, only inoculated people can buy grocery fuel. Aurangabad issues an order to boost vaccination. Go watch Christian's video. Okay, he goes into it in specific detail. Okay, and I know people will say, but it's India. Okay, well, how about what's going on in Austria? All right, now we're talking about Western Europe. Okay, a little closer to home. There is a bill, okay, the so-called COVID-19 Vaccination Protection Act, that is in front of Austrian Parliament, that anybody who refuses to attend a scheduled vaccination appointment would either be fined or jailed. Okay. Fines, $4,000 for the first offense, or $4,000 in fines, American money. Okay, 3,600 euros. If you don't show up for the second time, it's an $8,000 fine, and you go to jail again. Think about this, guys. This is the kind of stuff that is going on around the world. I don't even have to tell you what's going on in Australia. Okay, y'all have seen that. All right, you know the stories on the Aboriginals. I mean, basically being grabbed and thrown into concentration camps. You know, Australia is going absolutely insane with these hotels that they're putting unvaccinated people in. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that you need to realize. It's not going to be a gee, they'll just leave me alone, and okay, if I've got to just sit alone by myself, you know, I'll do it. There's way too many people on way too many channels that romanticize what this is going to look like. I mean, the ones that are asking for complete anarchy, I can't watch them. Okay, you know, let's get it on already. Okay, you know, the only people saying that are the ones that have never had a bullet go past them. Okay, coming at them. You know, bullets going north are no problem. Bullets coming south, that ain't fun. Okay, you don't go to the range to play. The paper targets don't shoot back. You know, there's a little difference in this. But I want you to go watch this movie Defiance, because that is a pretty good, and again, like I said, true story, but that is a pretty good idea of everything we're going to feasibly experience. Okay, trying to build a community, starvation, sickness, persecution, you name it. All those things are coming. You know, when you've got to defend yourself, you know, when there is no food, when all of a sudden somebody's pregnant, what do? Okay. Mrs. P and I watched this movie. We were in Vegas when we saw it. So what? It's probably 2017 or something like that. So it's been 4 or 5 years. It is an excellent movie. All right. Never really got any big fanfare, but it's worth sitting down for the hour and a half and go watching and put yourself in that exact scenario, because that's what's coming to us potentially. All right. You know, Joe came out yesterday and kind of hemmed and hawed about whether or not we're going to have another lockdown. He's still pushing the mandates. They've delayed them, but he's still pushing them. Okay. But again, not everybody who watches this channel is in the US. There are people that watch in Australia. There are people that watch in Austria. I don't think there are anybody that watches in India. Okay. I actually can't look at a list of all the people that are all the countries that are represented. But pay attention, guys. This is not just some Hollywood movie, and you're not just going to go, okay, I'm just going to stay in my house and everything will be cool. No. All right. This is exactly what's going on. Think of, like I said, Austria. They're going to send you something in the mail, says you show up on December 14th at 9 o'clock. You don't show up, and you get something in the mail December 15th or December 16th saying, congratulations, here's your $4,000 fine. Okay. Or you get the on the door saying, Mrs. Jones, come with us. You got 4 weeks in jail. Four weeks turns into 5 weeks, turns into 6 weeks, things change. You're moved. Just think about what happens if you got 4 weeks in jail. What happens around your house? What happens to your spouse? Take care of your dogs. Who pays your bills? You know, whatever it would be. You lose everything real quick, guys. This is what you need to be thinking about. This is not going to be some walk in the park. And the more people take the blinders off and stop romanticizing SHTF and start realizing it is really shit hits the fan, not roses, you'll wind up getting a lot more focused on your prepping. Have a good Tuesday. Pinball out.